So welcome back traders to another exciting live stream. If you're a new viewer, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and let's jump right into the analysis. Remember, we always have this daily analysis on gold, Bitcoin USD, pound JPY, US oil, and other top major currency pairs. So we are going to start our analysis on gold. So I think we're all set. Sorry about the delay, trying to set the stream up. So we are currently on gold. We are going to, as you all know, we always start our analysis on gold, and we do the same for Bitcoin USD, pound JPY, US oil, and other top major currency pairs. So as you can see, gold is clearly bullish, price is bullish. You can see price is creating a bullish trend, a bullish structure. Price is respecting the trend line. Price is not breaking below the trend line. You can see price is trading above it. Whenever price comes close to the trend line, price leaves a weak rejection and keeps moving up. So the overall trend is up on gold. So we are only looking for buying opportunity on gold. Remember, you want to be trading with the trend, not against it. So once we identify that the overall trend is up, the next thing is to mark out our key levels. Remember, we are always using the higher time frame to mark out our key level, and this is the level we identify multiple week rejection. Price has been at this level twice before, and you can see once price got to the level, price rejected that level and rally back up. But we are going to scale down now to the 1 hour so that we can see the behavior of candle around that level. So let's scale down to the 1 hour, and once we scale down to the 1 hour, you can see clearly, you can see price respect that level. Price has been here on multiple occasions, and price failed to break below the level. It's a bullish structure. That means the bulls are still in control of the market. You are only looking for buying opportunity. So the way to trade this is to wait for price to pull back deep into the level so that you can safely take your buys here, stop loss below for a continuation up. This is where your high probability buying opportunity is going to come from, because any buys you take right now, your safest stop loss, just make sure is below the key level, the retest level. So let me illustrate that so that you guys will understand this better. This is how your trade should look like. You buy at the level, wait for the pullback to happen so that you have a more smaller and safer stop loss placement below. So buy here, stop loss below for a continuation up. Remember, we are only looking for buying opportunity on gold. The overall trend is up. We are only looking for buys. So don't start anticipating any reversal or anything. If the trend is up, just make sure you are trading with the trend. So we are only looking for buys, stop loss below the level. Then our target should be at least 1 to 3 is okay. You don't want to get too greedy in the market. Just get a moderate take profit and get out of the market, or you can trail your stop loss, but don't get too greedy in the market. So if you have any question, drop it in the live chat so that I can respond to you as soon as possible. And if there's any pair you want me to analyze, drop it in the live chat and I'll check it out for you guys. So this is analysis for gold. So we'll go forth and check on other pairs. Let's check on the Bitcoin USD. So I can see, you say I should analyze, you can't really pronounce your name, from Somalia. You say I should analyze pound USD. So let me check out that pair for you. Let me check out pound. Alright, we are currently on pound USD and the trend is price is currently back at a retest level in the market. So the first thing you want to do is to mark out your levels. We identify this level as our resistance level in the market. The reason for that is this is a 4-hour time frame and price has been at this level on multiple occasions. You can see this is the first time, second time, third time. Price has been here, and whenever price gets to the level, price rejected and left a weak rejection. So this is a strong sign that sellers are sitting around this level. There's a high sell order around the level. So all we need to do is right now is to wait for price to pull back to the level again, and once price gets to that level, we'll scale down to the 1 hour to see the behavior of candles around that level. So once you scale down, you can see once price gets to the level, you can see the weak rejection. The size of the candle is smaller and the volume is a little bit smaller. So once price gets here and we start identifying something like this, a weak rejection, this is the level we will be taking the sell, because based on the analysis, we anticipate that price will keep respecting that resistance level. So this is how your trade should look like. So this is how your trade should look like. Once price push deep into the level, you take the sell, place your stop loss above the resistance level for a continuation back down. We are going to be taking this trade as a reversal. Remember, we are not trading against the trend. We are only doing what the market is telling us. Price is currently back at a resistance level. That means we are only looking for sells. So this is the resistance level. I'm just trying to highlight this so that you guys will understand better. This is a strong resistance level. Price has respected this using the previous data, and we still anticipate price to keep respecting it. And you can see that the volume of the candle is becoming smaller compared to this. That means the bullish momentum is depleting. and there is a high sell orders around the level. So once price push into this level, we anticipate that the sell order will be triggered and price will fall down. So wait for price to pull back deep into the level, and this is where we sell the market, stop loss above for a continuation back down. Hope it's clear enough for you. Okay, really glad. So if you are just joining us, just drop the pair you want me to analyze for you. So let's go back to Bitcoin USD. Okay, that's nice. You're on sell on Euro USD. That's nice, but just make sure your stop loss is above the resistance level. This is where your safest stop loss is going to be, because if price is going to fall down, there's no reason for price to break above. So just make sure your stop loss is above the resistance level. Don't try to cheat the market and place your stop loss somewhere here. Make sure it's above the resistance level in the market. So let's check on Bitcoin USD. Let's check on Bitcoin USD. On the daily time frame to start our analysis, because that's where you are going to get the accurate information. Don't start your analysis on the 15 minutes, 30 minutes or 5 minutes. You are not going to get the right information. Always use a higher time frame to mark out your key levels. And as you all know, if you have been following us for a while, we always start our analysis using the 4-hour time frame. There's a reason for that. So right now we are on Bitcoin USD, and the first thing we want to do is to mark out our key levels. So let's see. Just rather watch me fall from a golden. So we are currently on Bitcoin USD. Sorry for the mute. So this is our resistance level we have marked. The same principle. This is very easy for you guys to understand. This is just simple price action. It's a simple analysis. We identify a level in the market where price have been to before and came back again. You can see price has been at this level 4 times and left a weak rejection. So this is a strong sign that sellers are sitting around that level, and it's a strong sign that this is a level we need to keep in mind. So that's why we mark out this level. Let me label it. This is our resistance level in the market. Trading is very simple if you are using simple price action. Don't complicate your charts with a lot of indicators and line. Just focus on this key principle and you'll see a big difference in your trading. I'm telling you, I've been trading for over 8 years now, and through taking multiple trades and using pure price action, I can cross my heart that this is the best and simple strategy, price action. So this is a resistance level. As I said, we have marked. Price has been here before and came back and rejected again. So let's scale down to the 1 hour to see the behavior. If you notice, what we always do is The 4-hour time frame, we use the 4-hour to mark out our key levels, then the 1 hour to see the behavior of candles around that level we have marked. So we are going to scale down now to the 1 hour to see the behavior of candle around that level. So let's scale down to the 1 hour so that you see what I mean. So once we scale down, you can see what's happening clearly. You can see the behavior of candles around that level. You can identify multiple week rejection there whenever price gets to the level. So this is a strong sign. So all you need to do is to wait for price to pull back again to the level, so that you can look for selling opportunity in the market for price to pull back. And once the pullback have happened, the reason you have to wait for the pullback is because the reason why you have to take a pullback is any sales you take right now, immediately just make sure your stop loss is above the level. So once you wait for the pullback to happen back to the retest level, you will have a more smaller and safer stop loss placement. That's why we don't just take the sell here, even though we anticipate that price will go down, but we still want our stop loss range to be small. Remember, risks before reward. Focus on your risks first before reward. So once price push deep into the level, this is the level we're taking our sales, stop loss above for a continuation down. So that's how we approach the charts, and the reason for that is the more trades you take at key levels, the higher your chances of winning that trade. If you take your trade at key levels, the higher your chances of winning. Instead of taking the middle and get stopped out before price going your direction, wait for price to get back to a key level, either the support or the resistance level, before taking a trade. So that's the analysis for gold. So this is how your trade should look like. We are also looking for selling opportunity on Bitcoin USD. So this is how your trade should look like. You need to make sure to manage your trade before price get back to some of this support level in the market. So your target should be around this level. Don't just get into the market. Before getting into the market, know where to get out of the market. It's very important. Most of us just only know when to get into the market and get greedy and price turn against us. So once you take a trade, just make sure you have a target in mind. You want to manage your trade before price gets here. We are not saying price cannot break below, but price might react at the level. So just make sure your target is at this level before the resistance, the support level. So that's the analysis for Bitcoin USD. Let's go back on gold. And as I said, if you are just joining us, you are a new viewer, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. And if you have any question, drop it in the live chat. If you want me to analyze any pair for you, drop the pair in the live chat and I'll analyze it for you right now. And if you have any question, drop it in the live chat.
Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. Oh, go into oblivion.
So welcome back, traders. If you're just joining us, if you're a new viewer, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we are having this daily analysis. So as I said, if you have any question or any pair you want me to analyze next, drop it in the live chats, and I'll respond to you as soon as possible. So let's continue with our analysis. Let's check on what gold is doing right now. Let's check on gold. So gold has already pulled back into the level we have marked. So this is a perfect opportunity for you. If you're not currently in the buy, take the buy right now. Stop loss below for a continuation up, because remember, the overall trend is up, price is bullish. That means you are only looking for buying opportunity on gold. You don't want to be trading against the trend. If the trend is up, just make up your mind that day you'll only be looking for a buying opportunity. So currently price has pulled back to that retest level in the market. So we anticipate that price will respect it and turn bullish again. This is the last higher low that was formed. So we expect price to keep respecting this for us to keep buying the market. So you buy here, stop loss below. You can see if you buy here, you have a more smaller and safer stop loss placement. This is either 4 or 5 pips, 4 or 5 pips stop loss for a continuation up. Because the overall trend is up, we are only looking for buys. So that's the analysis for gold. So let's check on EURUSD. We'll come back on gold and see the result of that trade. See what's happening. So let's check on EURUSD. Remember, we always start our analysis using the higher time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame. So currently, yesterday we marked out our supports and our resistance level, and price broke out of that support resistance level by this strong bullish candle. After the break, we expect price to pull back and retest the level it has broken to get liquidity before going up, because that's how the structure works. After price break a certain level, price usually come back for a retest or a pullback before finally going up. So we expect that once this pullback have exhausted, remember, this an area, is not a single line, so don't be shy of adjusting the line. This is an area, it's not a single line. Price might react at anywhere at this level, but it's not a single line, it's an area. So we expect that this is the retest, and once this candle close, we expect a new candle that will open should be a bullish candle, because after the retest, what we expect next is a continuation. So all we are waiting for is for this candle to close. So once this candle closes, we expect that the next candle will be bullish. Let's scale down to the 1 hour so that we can see the behavior of candle around that level. So currently remaining 13 minutes before this candle closes, so we still need to wait for this candle to close. If the candle closes above this level, we'll look for buying opportunity. But if this candle peak below and break below and close below the level, then we'll start anticipating a reversal back or a break back into structure. So it's very important you wait for a candle close before taking a trade. So 12 minutes before this candle close, as I said, if this candle close above this level like this, we'll take the buy as a continuation. But if the candle close below the level, we'll be looking for a retest and a continuation back down. I hope you guys understood what I just said. All we are waiting for is for that 1 hour candle to close to know whether we'll take the buy as a continuation up or a break back into structure. It's very important. So that's the analysis for Euro USD. And as I said, if you have any pair you want me to check, okay, can we take a look at silver? Okay, let me check on silver for you. Let me check on silver. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Got it together.
So here's the analysis for silver. One of you said I should analyze silver, so let me do a quick analysis for silver for you. So silver is currently bullish. Remember, we always start our analysis by identifying the overall trend of the market. You can see this is our trend line. Price have been trading above the trend line for a very long time and not breaking below. Whenever price get close to the trend line, price rally up. Whenever price rally up. So price is not breaking the trend line, so that means the trend is still bullish. We are only looking for buying opportunity on silver. So all we need to do right now is what we call the trend line strategy. The market is making a clean trend like this, making higher high and higher lows. All we need to do is to wait for price to pull back deep close to the trend line, and that's where we'll take the buy, place our stop loss below the trend line for a continuation up. So this is how your trade should look like. You know, patience is key in trading. Waiting game, you need to play the waiting game. So this is what we identify as the trend line strategy. You need price to pull back close to the trend line, and this is the best place to take your buys. And what did I say about taking your trade at key levels? Because you have a more higher probability of winning your trades and higher risk to reward. So be patient enough if you plan on taking this trade, because even though the trend is up, any buys you take right now, any buys you take here, just make sure your safest stop loss is below the trend line. So you can see if you take the buy right now, your stop loss, you have a bigger stop loss, your risk is too big. So be patient enough. The candle is already turning bearish. Once price pull back deep close to the trend line, that's the only time you take the buy. Safely place your stop loss below for a continuation up. You can see the range of your stop loss is very small, and your probability of winning increases because you are taking your trades at key levels. That's why it's very important to have a trading plan and stick to it, because it helps you to protect your capital. So focus on your risks first. Focus on risks first. wait for price to pull back here before taking the buy if you plan on trading silver. So let's scale down to the 1 hour so that you can see the behavior of candles around that level. You can see the candle is already turning bearish. Just be patient enough to wait for price to pull back here close to the trend line so that you can buy here, stop loss below for a continuation up. So I think that's the analysis for silver. It's a simple analysis, so just follow this principle and you are good to go. So if there's any pair you want me to analyze, drop it down. So let's see.
Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring will tell you what I saw. When you break it up you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
So this is the last pair we are going to be analyzing today. We'll be analyzing US oil. We have already analyzed gold, pound JPY, pound USD, silver, gold, and last Euro USD. We are going to be analyzing US oil. So if you are a new viewer, click on the subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop your question in the live chats, and if you also want to be part of our VIP trading signal group, where we drop daily high probability trading signal on gold, Bitcoin USD, pound JPY, US oil, and other top major currency pairs, check out the video description. There's a WhatsApp and a Telegram link. Click on the link, you get added to the group. It's a paid membership group where you get daily high probability, high risk to reward trade setup. We do the analysis for you. You just need to take the trade. So if you want to be part of that community of traders worldwide making good money, check out the link and chat us up. So let's analyze US oil. This is the last pair we're analyzing for today, and we'll call it a day. So we'll analyze US oil. Remember, we always start our analysis using the higher time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame. So the first thing you want to do is to mark out your key levels. The market is not trending, the market is just consolidating, moving sideways. So we'll mark out our supports and our resistance level. And the principle behind the support and resistance, we identify an area in the market where price has been to before and price rejected, and price have been at that level several times and rejected. So that's the principle behind marking your resistance or your support level. So you can see 4 times price has been here, and whenever price gets to that level, price rejected and went down. So let's label that so that you guys understand it clearly. So this becomes our resistance level in the market. If you have been following us for a while, you should know how to mark out this level by now. Remember, we always have this analysis daily. Every single day we analyze the market, starting from gold, Bitcoin, pound JPY, and other top major currency pairs. So you don't want to miss any of this. Click the subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we are having this live stream. There's a lot to be learned. You don't need to pay anything, you just need to queue in and watch. So this is a resistance level. So we are going to also mark out our support level using the same principle. Remember, it's an area, it's not a single line, so don't be asking where to place the level, either on the body or on the candle. So we are going to be placing it, it's an area, so we want to account for as many wick rejection as possible. We are not going to be using this. This is what we are going to be using. So let's scale down to the lower time frame so that you can see the behavior clearly. So once we scale down, you can see everything becomes crystal clear. Price got to the support and bounced. Price came back, bounced. The same thing applies to the resistance. Let's also label the support level for us to understand. So this is the support level. So you can see the market is clearly ranging. The market is not making a clean trend, either up or down. So if you plan on trading the range, you either buy at the support or sell at the resistance. This is how you trade the range. Buy at the support back to the resistance, or sell here for a continuation back here. But this is a low probability trade. I don't like trading the range, but if you want to trade it, this is where you need to sell and this is where you need to buy. But if you don't want to trade this, then you need a clean break out of the structure, either up or down. Clean break, retest, and a continuation, or a clean break below, retest, and a continuation down. So that's the analysis for USOIL. So as I said, this is the last pair we'll be analyzing today. If you have any question, drop it down in the comment section below, and see you guys next time. Gold is already flying up. We expect price to keep going up. If you miss the beginning of the live stream, you can play it back once it's done so that you can see how we analyze all the other pairs. So that's it for today. See you guys next time.